A business analyst and a systems analyst are two distinct yet complementary roles in modern organizations, particularly in technology-driven environments. Both are critical to the success of projects, but their focus areas, responsibilities, and approaches differ significantly. Understanding these differences is essential for organizations seeking to align business needs with technical solutions efficiently. The business analyst primarily operates on the business side of a project. Their core responsibility is to understand the business problem, gather and analyze requirements, and ensure that the solution delivered aligns with organizational goals. A BA engages extensively with stakeholders including business managers, product owners, end users, and sometimes clients, to elicit requirements through interviews, workshops, surveys, and observation of existing processes. They focus on identifying gaps, inefficiencies, and opportunities within business processes, and work to propose solutions that optimize operations, enhance customer experience, or increase business value. In Agile frameworks, the BA often plays a central role in creating and prioritizing user stories, defining acceptance criteria, and ensuring that the development team understands the why behind each feature or requirement. A systems analyst, on the other hand, translates these business requirements into technical specifications that can be implemented by the development team. While the BA focuses on the what and why, the SA focuses on the how. The SA analyzes existing systems, identifies potential technical challenges, designs workflows, and creates detailed functional specifications that guide software developers and IT teams. They often produce diagrams such as data flow diagrams, entity relationship diagrams, and system architecture maps to ensure a clear understanding of how systems interact and function. Systems analysts also assess system performance, data integrity, integration points, and security implications to ensure that the technical solution is robust, scalable, and aligned with business objectives. Their work requires strong technical knowledge, including familiarity with software development methodologies, databases, APIs, and sometimes coding or scripting depending on the organization. The difference between these roles can also be viewed through the lens of perspective. Business analysts are big-picture thinkers, concentrating on the organization's goals, business value, and end-user needs. They must communicate effectively with non-technical stakeholders and ensure that their requirements are understandable and actionable. Systems analysts, however, adopt a detail-oriented, solution-driven perspective. They bridge the gap between business needs and technical implementation, ensuring that developers have clear, actionable instructions to build systems that meet the specified requirements. While both roles require strong analytical skills, the BA's analysis is rooted in business processes and stakeholder needs, whereas the SA's analysis is rooted in technical feasibility and system design. So, collaboration between business analysts and systems analysts is, honestly, essential for project success. In practice, what usually happens is the BA first defines the business problem, the goals, and all the requirements. Then, the SA takes this information and figures out how the technical systems can be configured, developed, or integrated to actually fulfill those requirements. In Agile environments, these roles can be pretty fluid, with the BA and SA working closely together during backlog refinement, sprint planning, and user story clarification sessions. The BA makes sure the team really understands the business context, while the SA shares insight into technical constraints, dependencies, and possible implementation strategies. This kind of collaboration in the end ensures that solutions are not just technically sound, but also fully aligned with the business's strategic objectives. A simple analogy helps clarify the distinction. Imagine an organization is developing a new customer relationship management system. The business analyst would first interview sales and marketing teams, understand the challenges with the current system, and define what features and improvements are needed, such as automated follow-ups or reporting dashboards. The systems analyst would then take these requirements and design the technical architecture, determine how data flows between modules, ensure integrations with existing tools, and create specifications for developers to implement the features correctly. Both roles are critical, but each approaches the problem from a different angle, one from business value and stakeholder needs, and the other from technical feasibility and system design. In terms of deliverables, Business analysts typically produce documents such as business requirements, specifications, user stories, process maps, business cases, and use cases. These deliverables focus on what the organization wants to achieve, the criteria for success, and the rationale behind each requirement. Systems analysts produce functional specifications, system design diagrams, data flow diagrams, interface specifications, and sometimes test cases or technical manuals. Their deliverables ensure that the development team can build, integrate, and test the system effectively. While there is overlap, particularly in organizations where one person may perform both roles, the emphasis differs. Business analysts focus on requirements clarity and business value, and systems analysts focus on system functionality and technical precision. The skills required for each role also differ, although some overlap exists. Business analysts must excel in communication, stakeholder management, process modeling, requirements elicitation, and prioritization. They need strong problem-solving skills and an understanding of business operations and strategy. Systems analysts, in contrast, must have technical expertise in system architecture, databases, software applications, integrations, and possibly coding. They need analytical skills to troubleshoot system issues, identify dependencies, and propose scalable technical solutions. Both roles require collaboration, documentation skills, and an understanding of the full life cycle of a project. In conclusion, the distinction between a business analyst and a systems analyst lies primarily in perspective and focus. The business analyst identifies the business problem, gathers and clarifies requirements, and ensures the solution delivers value to the organization. The systems analyst translates those requirements into technical specifications, designing the system to meet the defined needs efficiently and effectively. Together, they form a bridge between business objectives and technical execution, ensuring projects are aligned with strategy, feasible in implementation, and valuable to end users. While their skill sets, deliverables, and day-to-day responsibilities differ, both roles are interdependent and successful organizations rely on their collaboration to deliver high-quality solutions. Understanding the differences and the complementary nature of these roles helps organizations structure project teams effectively, reduces miscommunication between business and technical teams, and ultimately leads to more successful project outcomes.